Welcome. 7 steps to holing more putts. Let's do this. If you want golf mastery, if you want to attain your goals and your dreams on the golf course, the putter is a vital part of this. So, what do we need to know to help us master putting? Well, let's bust a myth straight away. The most important thing is your technique. That is not the case. It's been scientifically proven that more important factors than how the club moves is your ability to read the green and your ability to generate the correct speed. So that's where we're gonna start. Day 1 is gonna start that process, and then the rest of this course, we're gonna roll out some awesome education and practical application that will inspire you to not only learn to read the green a little bit better, not only learn to feel speed a little bit better, but become more mentally strong as a golfer. So, putting stroke and technique, let's put it to the side and let's begin. Let's start with reading the green. Most golfers will have a putt, and what they will do is they will look at it from behind and then get ready and take their putt. Now, when you look at a putt from behind, you're only getting one angle. One of the best things for helping you gauge distance and master your speed is to actually come and look from the side. When you look at it from the side, you get a different perspective. Often, the putt from behind the hole looks shorter than it does from the side. The side gives you more of a true perspective of what the distance of the putt is. And then, you may or may not want to look from behind, but the key to day 1 is to start to practice to add into your routine looking at putts from the side. Remember, when we look just from behind the hole, it looks shorter, and then when we look from here, we get a truer perspective of the actual distance of the putt. It's scientifically proven that expert performers take in more information than anyone else. If you are just looking at your putt from this angle, guess what? You're not taking enough information in. You're not getting the clearest picture you possibly can in your brain about how hard you need to hit this putt. Now, we're not going to stop there. We're going to add one more thing. As we walk around the hole, we have a real opportunity to do something. We have a real opportunity to read the green, but not with our eyes. Often, our eyes can play tricks on us. We don't actually see with our eyes. They facilitate seeing. We actually see with our brain. So, as we walk around the hole, you've guessed it, if we're not going to use our eyes, what we're going to do, we're going to use our feet. As we walk around the hole, our feet, we can stand still and we can start to gauge slope. So if I stand here and really close my eyes and focus, I can start to feel, then I move to here and move to here. I can feel where the slopes are going. So I can get a good idea on the read of the green, not with my eyes, but with my feet. So, obviously the whiteboard's completely flat and I am a terrible drawer. So, enough inside. Let's get out to the golf course and let's look. Number 1, how do we do this? How do we get a better perspective on the distance of the putt? And number 2, how do we read greens with our feet? Let's go. Hey everyone, welcome to the awesome putting green at Governor's Town Club in Ackworth, just outside Atlanta. And now it's step one of holing more putts. So, what most people do when they come to the putting green, they'll just grab putter, ball, they'll drop, and they'll set up, and they won't drop close enough where if they miss they'll be embarrassed, and they won't drop far enough away where if they have a chance of three putting they'll be embarrassed. They'll drop it sort of this mid-range and just casually hit some putts. Now, what we want to do, we want to have more purpose than that. So, let's implement strategy number one that we learned in the classroom straight away. So let's take this putt, and remember what I said, we're going to look from the side. So I look here, and now, keeping my eyes, now I'm getting more information to the brain. Now, as I stand here, it looks slightly longer, and I get a better perspective of the slope. It looks like it slopes this way. So as I said, you can go around the back. I'm gonna look around the back. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna keep my head here. I'm gonna feel where my feet are. Where's the pressure in my feet? They feel more this way. This foot feels slightly lower. That's telling me around the hole, the slope goes here. And when I stood there, I saw more slope this way. So let's go back here. Stand. Now I can feel pressure is more into my heels, which tells me the slope is this. So that's the first part of the process done. We've taken in more information. We've had a look from the side, got an idea of the distance, even feel it in our feet here, again towards my heels. I see the slope more from here than there. Come round the back, feel it in my feet, get another perspective, and now I have a better chance of holding this putt because the information I have in my brain, there's more of it and it's more accurate. So I have a clearer picture in my mind. As I come in to hit, I have more chance of holding this putt. So close. But the process going into that was awesome. I looked at the putt from side on, got more information into my brain, got a better perspective of the distance of the putt. It actually gave me a better perspective of the slope, and then I confirmed that by feeling it in my feet. So, don't just walk onto the putting green, drop your ball, start tapping it around. Treat every single putt like this. What you would do now, either tap that in, pick the ball up, change hole. Don't hit this putt again. Change hole. So, I'm gonna walk over this way. Slightly longer putt, different slope. This is now gonna force me to go through that same process. If I get hit that putt, I've already done it. I have the information in my brain, I get lazy. I'm not gonna learn what I've been teaching you in the classroom. If I drop to a new hole, go through this routine again, now, because it's a new hole, I'm forced to go through this process. So, got my line, felt it in my feet. Let's see if we can make one. Again, very good process. So, pick the ball up, change hole. Changing hole forces me to go through this complete process again. And now I'm starting to practically implement what I was teaching in the classroom. Great job, guys. Keep disciplined with this and take that first step to holding more putts.